Today's a big day because I'm taking this show on the road. This is my first out of the house brewery visit. Let's get going. Today we're visiting Foreign Exchange Brewing in downtown Aurora, Illinois, which has only been open for a little over a year. Despite that, they caught my eye with their interesting selections, so I jumped at the chance to try a few of their brews for my first ever in-brewery beer review. And guess what? It's your lucky day. You're getting a 4-for-1 special. Starting with by far the most unique of the group, the Cowboy Cooler Sandia, a tequila seltzer with watermelon and lime. This was the only non-beer of the group, but it sounded so delicious that I knew I had to give it a try. And boy did I strike gold. For the first seltzer on the channel, what an absolute banger. Nothing bad to say about this. I found myself reaching for it non-stop. All the flavors of tequila, watermelon, and lime perfectly balanced. The flavor all the way through delicious. I definitely will be coming back for more of this. Next in line is the Mocha Moment. I was really looking forward to this one as coffee stouts are a favorite style of mine. The main things I'll be focusing on are the consistency and the balance of the flavors, which in my opinion are what makes or breaks a good coffee stout. After a couple sips, I can comfortably say this stout delivered what it set out to do. It leads with a nice coffee mocha flavor front and center, and you can taste all the other flavors sprinkled throughout, meaning it has a nice balance. However, for me personally, the one drawback was the mouthfeel. It started more syrupy, but then thinned out considerably over the course of the drink, leading to a state where I was tasting both the syrupy and more watery texture at the same time, which wasn't my favorite. Next up, we have the Mint Moment, which actually uses the previous beer as a base, but with an added mint twist. Notice the tan, foamy head the previous one lacked. I'm going into this one with some cautious optimism, as this is only the second beer I've ever tried with mint flavoring, as they are exceedingly rare. Since this beer uses the Mocha Moment as its base, I'm going to be paying special attention to the addition of mint and how it affects the overall balance of the flavors. Getting into the tasting, this one caught me off guard, but in a good way. To me, the addition of mint actually filled a lot of the gaps in the Mocha Moment that I found unsatisfactory, including the mouthfeel and consistency, as well as the taste, which I was not expecting. I was surprised I enjoyed this one more than the Mocha Moment. However, since mint is a pretty unique and uncommon flavor for beers, you probably won't find this one in my common rotation, but I'm glad that I tried it. Last but certainly not least, we have the Continuum, a chocolate barrel-aged stout clocking in at a whopping 13% ABV. These types of beers are wild, and definitely aren't in my normal rotation, and probably shouldn't be in anybody's. If you're drinking this every day, I tip my hat to you. Personally, I found that I prefer beers that I can take a big swig of instead of sipping over hours, but I really appreciate the artistry that goes into this type of beer and had to give it a shot. I knew this one was going to knock me on my ass, and boy was I right. It's like drinking barrel-aged chocolate syrup. That chocolate flavor is right up front and concentrated, and the syrupy consistency ensures that you're only taking a sip at a time despite my best efforts. You won't see me swigging this one. One problem I've had with this type of beer in the past is the barrel-aged flavor being too overwhelming, but in this case I actually feel like the chocolate sweetness helps balance that out, making it a really nice sipping beer despite how heavy it is. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed your 4-for-1 special. I certainly enjoyed getting to try 4 new beers that I've never had before, and I'm grateful that I live in a place with so many great local breweries that I can support. I went ahead and picked up this cool mug that they had available as merch as well, and I'm already looking forward to what I'll try the next time I visit. Thanks for joining me. Let me know if I should do more videos like this. There's plenty of places in the Chicagoland area that I would be stoked to visit and try out what they have to offer. And let me know if you have any suggestions. Tune in next time for more unusual finds and new personal favorites. Until then, cheers.